a pillar to the leg, and Korra trips. A metal plate to the face to blind her, then a boulder to the chest. Oh my gosh, she out here going crazy.
Warning, the following content contains the legend of Korra Slander.
So my last two videos were about anime, and I wanted to switch up the flow a little bit, you feel me? And I was thinking of a cartoon to cover, and I just hit the ripe stage of Unk status not too long ago, so I had to deepen my bag and go through my childhood memories. And one of them that stood out to me was Avatar, as I watched it when it still aired on TV. And before anyone in the comments starts saying,
V.Sleepy, Avatar isn't a cartoon, it's an anime.
I'm making it a cartoon today.
but this show was amazing, and I ended up rewatching it a couple times after it stopped airing on TV and appeared on Netflix. The bendings were straight heat, and I really enjoyed how they made the fights with different elements, and a lot of the characters in the show, especially May Fine. I know y'all see her. Hey, Zuko gonna have to see me about her. But all the different elements were fire, and my favorite one is earth bending.
To this day!
But let me know what bending you guys are rocking with in the comments. So today we're going to be going over Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh wait, that's the wrong version. Avatar: The Legend of Korra. Yes, I know, Korra is a horrible avatar, and ever since I saw the first 10 episodes, I already knew she was gonna be trash. But some of the fights in the show are cold, I can't even lie. And one of them I want to talk about is Korra versus Kyuvara. Bro, when I saw this fight, and how bad she was doing Korra, I was like, yeah, I gotta cover this. So the scene starts off with Korra and Kyuvara squaring up for a 1v1, and Kyuvara knows Korra is rusty because she had poison in her and couldn't walk for a minute. So she tells her to use anything she wants, including the avatar state. Korra goes in for a two-piece only for Kyuvara to weave it. Then Korra goes in for a fire kick and a rock throw. But Kyuvara is weaving everything like she signed to Weave Nation. Kyuvara then goes on the offensive, hitting her arm with a rock pillar. Then metal bending her wrist and ankle and spinning her in the air like she debuted for the circus. Korra gets back up and goes for a rock pillar and an air attack. But Kyuvara dodges. She then goes for a fire blast, but gets knocked down again by Kyuvara. Tries to recover, but gets clocked by a rock to the stomach. Oh my gosh, I did not know Kyuvara was really like that. She was out here moving like she was trying to make the show called The Legend of Kyuvara. Korra then goes in for a couple attacks, but they all get weaved by Kyuvara easily. Kyuvara then goes in for one of the meanest three pieces I've ever seen. A pillar to the leg, and Korra trips. A metal plate to the face to blind her, then a boulder to the chest. Oh my gosh, she out here going crazy. Nah, Kyuvara got it, bro. She's too cold. Korra gets up and launches two fireballs and a wind attack, but Kyuvara dodges it again. Launches four plates, but Korra dodges, then blocks the next three. Korra then launches herself in the air and shoots an air attack at Kyuvara, but she dodges it and throws a huge boulder at Korra, knocking her out the air. Got her sliding on the ground like she's sweeping outside to keep her porch clean. Kyuvara then shoots an earth pillar at her, but Korra rolls out the way and blocks two boulders with earthbending. Then launches it at Kyuvara, and this gotta be one of the dumbest things you can do because she basically gave Kyuvara a free attack. And it's not like it's a small pebble, it's a huge rock. It's like Goku giving Cell a sensu bean in Dragon Ball. Kyuvara then throws it back at Korra. And Korra catches it, but barely. And Kyuvara makes the rock explode and Korra falls on the ground. And the girls she was with saw her getting washed and was like, we gotta help. She's getting done worse than when Whitebeard put them paws on Akainu. But Korra's like, no, I got this, guys. Stay back. Then proceeded to get twirled around like a ballerina. She then goes in for a rock throw but gets flipped by Kyuvara and ends up back on the ground. Korra then goes into the avatar state and starts to push Kyuvara back with airbending, and I thought she was finna do something, rising up with a huge rock and is about to crush her, then proceeds to fumble the bag like, come on bro, you messing up my parlay. Kyuvara then slams her to the ground and binds her in an earth bending mold and is about to end the duel. But Korra's two little helpers came in for the save and did a huge tornado to buy time for Appa and the rest of the gang to pull up and rescue him. And after that sorry performance, I was like, yeah, that solidifies her as the worst avatar. But she decided to spin back after recovering, and I was like, oh, she ain't playing. She really finna get back. So Korra pulls up on Kyuvara while she's in her little control panel area, and Korra takes out 2 of the guards and shoots 2 fireballs at Kyuvara, but she dodges. Kyuvara bends some liquid metal and shoots it at Korra, but Korra redirects it and solidifies it and hits Kyuvara. Kyuvara goes in for a kick, misses and shoots 2 metal plates at Korra, tries to throw some metal at Korra, but Korra blocks and launches a fireball, but to no avail. Kyuvara then launches Korra up and takes her for a ride on the ceiling like she's riding a roller coaster at Six Flags. The amount of time she got done dirty by one person is crazy. Korra then dodges a metal rock and squares up with Kyuvara. Korra launches a fireball but misses, and Kyuvara comes in with a 2-piece and misses. They start boxing and Kyuvara tries to put up a shield to block, but Korra said, "Get that weak John out of here," and air kicks her away. Kyuvara launches a metal plate at Korra but misses, and Korra goes in for a full-on takedown move like this is WWE. Metal Ben kicks her in the air and goes in for an air attack, and Kyuvara sees this and hits her with a metal plate, ending the battle with a clash between Korra and Kyuvara. And even though Korra got washed in the first fight, she still pulled up to get her get back. So while it did end with the clash, I can't even be mad at her because the performance was way better than whatever the first fight was. And also, another fight I wanted to cover was between Kyuvara and her army versus Lin and Suyin, and the way they were moving in this fight was too cold. So Lin and Suyin pull up to assist the rest of the gang to stop a huge train with a cannon from blowing Appa and some people up. Kyuvara saw this and got angry because they messed up the plan, and we cut to Suyin and Lin playing defense, straight blocking the attacks and hitting combos off each other like this is Marvel Rivals. 2 guys launched this huge rock at the army's front lines, messing up their whole defensive lineup. Suyin then scopes out the area to see where Kyuvara is and pulls up on her with straight style, but misses. Suyin throws 2 metal slabs at Kyuvara, but she weaves and blocks the other one. Launches 3 metal plates of her own. Suyin takes a metal plate and spins it, making a shield, blocking the metal plates. Equips it like it's armor and leaps at Kyuvara. Oh my gosh, that gotta be one of the coldest things I've seen in Avatar. They get to boxing, and Suyin grabs a metal plate to block Kyuvara's attack and throws a metal car at Kyuvara. Kyuvara makes a blade out of her armor and charges at Suyin, but she weaves it and shoulder throws Kyuvara. But she hit a perfect recovery like this is Smash Bros and kicks Suyin. And this is where she said she's had enough. Kyuvara throws 2 plates at head level so she can't get up, wraps a metal rope around her arm, then proceeds to throw her out the arena and 3-stocks her. Suyin and Lin later gets cornered by Kyuvara's army. Then the GOAT herself, Toph, pulls up, wipes out Kyuvara's whole squad, and had her looking defeated because she knows she can't hang with Toph. They dip on Appa after, and yeah, that was the end of the fight, man. Suyin was really putting in work though, and I found it so cool the way they were using the elements to fight, and the earthbending just looked so fire to me. I really had fun making this video, and if you enjoyed the video, why not like and subscribe? I mean, it's free. Oh, and one more thing. Forget Zuko, May, holla at me!
This is great banter. It really is.
Silence.